If you're riding through the hotter months but you just have to wear leather, you're going to need something that is breathable, and Merlin have you covered with the Cambrian. This is a new jacket from them, and as you can see, it's got perforations and vents around it to make it a bit more breathable, a bit more usable when it starts to get a bit hotter. Merlin is a brand we're really fond of here at Urban Rider. One, because they are just so affordable, but two, and probably more importantly, they just keep improving themselves. So I probably unfairly think of them as still quite a new brand, but they've actually been around for a little while. And honestly, like I say, they just keep improving their lineup, improving their products year on year, almost month on month, while still managing to keep the costs down, which is impressive. So let me start by saying this comes in at £280 at the moment on the Urban Rider website, and for that you are not sacrificing anything on safety or style. So this is a classic or vintagely styled leather jacket. As I say, it's breathable and vented, so it's not too bad on those warmer months. It is CE certified AA standard, and it has armour in the elbows and shoulders, and that is level 1 from D30, and it's got a pocket if you want to put a back protector in there, again from D30, and I would recommend doing that. It's not the sort of thing that's going to look too obvious or ugly once you put it in. And of course, it's going to offer more safety. It's 1 to 1.1 millimeter thick cowhide leather on the outer. It's got quite a nice feel to it. It is a bit more on the stiff side, but of course that will soften over time. Looking at the features, at least with the leather, we've got the quilting on the shoulders only, not on the elbows. Really nice, and it adds to that cafe racer style. You've got 1 or 2 little Merlin details around there, so you've got this Merlin patch sewn into the waistband, very subtly applied, same colour as the rest of the leather. You've got the Merlin branding on the press studs or the poppers that you've got there. You've got 2 zips on the chest. Those aren't actually pockets, those are vents to allow more airflow through the jacket, as you can see. And then you've got these press studs on the sleeves, the YKK zip, so you can get easy access to that, and then again a bit more quilting around the wrist, which is again a nice little feature, and I'm only just noticing it, but it does look quite good. With the zips, I would say that is one of the areas that it is a bit more stiff when you get it on, and that's because it runs on the top side of your arm and not to the side, so you can feel that to a degree when you're moving around. You've also got 2 pockets around your waist. Those are quite sizable, and they're concealed there as that flaps over the zip, so you can't necessarily see them or notice. And it adds to this clean aesthetic. Moving around to the back, you've actually got 2 other zips there, not pockets this time, but those are extra vents. So once you open those up, again, when it starts to get really, really warm, just adds to that airflow that you can get through the jacket. And it helps give that airflow a route, really, as it goes in through these perforations at the front, works its way around your body, and exits through these vents. And then a really nice consideration, if you open up, you'll see it's got a connector for your jeans, so it's got a zip on there, or a loop if your jeans don't have a zip to connect it, but it means that you can attach this effectively to your trousers, and if you were to come off, they're not going to separate and expose any of your skin to the ground. As a brand, from our experience in terms of their fit, they are a little bit on the roomy side. You'll find that using our size guide on the website, and we have a pretty accurate size guide on there, which we keep up to date if you have any questions. But for me personally, trying this on, I would say actually I generally go for a 40. I went for a 40 in this. It was a little bit on the roomier side, but I think I'd probably want to stick with that. Click on the link in the description if you want to pick yourself up one of these jackets from the Urban Rider website. Leave your comments and questions if you have any. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. Thank you.